Beautiful rising. Good people. How art thou? People have been trying to... these little apps have been giving me technical difficulties this rising. But I'm not going to be before you long today. This is the point of this series of 555 is to be intentional about creating a relationship with your sacral space and the importance of that. Just being better stewards of our sacral chakra, because the energy there is easily transferred to people, whether you are exchanging with them sexually or if you're just communicating with them on a regular. It could be a coworker, but whatever is stored in that sacral space is displayed. Your womb and your heart, your scrotum and your heart are one and the same. So if there is low vibrating energy sitting stale, stagnant, just there where you're supposed to be creating, and it's not fresh energy, then that's why we're here. To bring you awareness of what to do when it's time to cleanse yourself. And because it doesn't have to be, I know I mentioned yesterday, like people cleansing themselves between sexual partners. That is very vital. That's like a major point, absolutely. But if you're celibate, if you're not having sex at all, you still can pick up people's energy and have it sitting there stored in your reproductive area. So you can go to create a new anything. You can go to do something business-wise and it's not working out because of other energy that just should not be involved. So I wanted to say that because I do know yesterday I mentioned something about sexual partners. Okay, so to touch on that though, it's very, I think for me, I would just like to normalize that being a regular practice. Like, it's too lethal out here. Like, it's very saturated, the dating pool, right? So for me, I basically can't find nobody that is aware. Let me just put it that way. I'm not gonna say people don't care about their sacral well-being, but it's just it's hard to come by that people are even considering, did I cleanse my energy? What? Like, so my point is to normalize this conversation. Like, make it something that people already know what you're talking about when you bring it up. Like, semen retention, that needs to be a topic of conversation. That needs to be expounded upon. Like, are you practicing semen retention? Because that could very well lead to why you're, whatever mood you're in, or you're not being productive, or you're not being creative, you can't finish a task. Stop busting nuts. And please see the difference. Like, women too. Like, you don't have to, if you're not having sex with a man, you don't have to use a vibrator. Like, put shit down. Like, allow the shit to the shit. Allow the creative force, the energetic force of life to build up. Like, am I making sense? You have to allow it to, build up. Because if you're constantly coming every day, again, the life force within you is just being drained on a regular basis. It's just constantly, anytime you think you're going to create something within yourself, you're just gonna bust a nut, and this is gonna go away. You're not gonna be able to get to the next step of that, because your creativity is just being pushed out. So yeah, that's the point that I wanted to make, because it doesn't necessarily have to be you having sex with people. It can be me sitting over my parents' house and I feel energy when I leave there. I intentionally transmute that energy. I know I'm not feeling 100% myself, so it has to be energy that I'm picked up while I'm in there. Because of that, and because I feel it and I'm so aware of it, what are some things that you do to transmute energy? Glad you asked. Breath work is one of my favorite practices to realign yourself and to get back to your baseline. It removes all the extra to get any interfering energy that's around you. Yeah, breath work, it really just allows, for me, again, we always talk on me because I don't tell people what to do. For me, it helps to clear the way mentally for me. One of my favorite breaths is fire breaths. So we can do a little bit right now today. We're going to do some fire breaths. I'm just going to teach you the technique of it. In Sacred Woman, we had to do, in 12 weeks, we build our stamina up to do, is it 1,000 or 1,200? I think it's 1,000. But the first week, we start off with 100. So we could probably start off with 100 right now today. The fire breath is quick breaths through your nose, both in and out through your nose at a rapid speed. When you inhale, and for me, it's more effective in my womb, so it does benefit that area. When you breathe in, you're expanding your stomach, and when you exhale, your stomach is collapsing. So going in, so breathe in, expand, breathe out, release. And when you pick up the pace of that, do it slow for a couple of times first, and then you'll see how I speed it up. But once you have a rhythm of your breath slowly, then you'll start to pick it up. Fire breaths. Let's go. I know I did more than 100 because I first started and then forgot to start counting, and it was well past probably 10 or 15 before I started counting at 1. So I know that was past 100, but those are fire breaths. Very effective. Mental clarity, oh my goodness. Like, even just from that little 100, I feel clarity within my mind. I feel like my brain is breathing. I love fire breaths because breathing techniques in general just brings so much, it releases so much fog from your brain. So those are fire breaths. Those are practice. That's something that you can do to realign yourself, realign your womb, transmute that energy. As far as taking it to the holistic route, of course, I have yoni detox kits, scrotum detox kits, and those consist of herbal capsules, a yoni lip gloss or scrotum polish, as well as a tea blend, herbal tea blend. And the herbal tea blend you can use as a steam as well as drink. Yes, steam scrotums. Men, you're steaming. You're steaming. Like, steam them motherfucking balls, please. Please steam them jobs. But get to a place where you have a routine. You have something to go to when it comes to the well-being of your sacral chakra. And if it's not something done intentionally, it's done by default. So you got people playing around with your energy without your consent. You got people just recklessly handling you. Ooh, come on. Because I think about explaining this part, it'll be simple for people to just make some adjustments. You got people recklessly mishandling your energy when you leave it places and you don't take it back. Like, okay, let's practice something else. I call all my energy back to me from all dimensions, people, places, situations, conversations, disagreements, arguments, celebrations. I call all my power back to me. Unless I intended for it to stay there, every ounce of my power belongs to me. No one will thrive off my power. No one will mishandle my power. No one will use my energy as a sword to anyone else. I call all my power back to me. This is actually something that I do when I first rise. My first thought is to call all my power back to me from every dimension. My power and strength from every dimension, because I can wake up in this reality and this is not my strongest state. This is not where I am the almighty. This is not where I am the most powerful. This is actually where I'm the weakest. In other realms and other dimensions, I look like this. I crack my own self up, and I love that for me. But I wish that on y'all. I swear, I hope y'all have that in y'all life, where y'all are. Check it all out. Where I am. I mean, where y'all are making yourself laugh in life. But yeah, call all your energy back to you. It's vital, because your energy sitting lingering somewhere else. It can be, used against other people, weaponized. You don't know what people will do when they have your energy on them. It's like putting you on another costume or something and having you act out as if it's not you. That is what is happening when you leave your energy on somebody else. Or when people don't properly just release other people from themselves before engaging with you. You have to know how to do that for them. You can't just depend on them to cleanse their energy and be a clean slate when they're... That's what I mean. Like, so because I've encountered people where I'm just like, your energy was not like this when we first connected. Like, you can tell the difference in someone's energy. Oh yeah, he fucking somebody. Most definitely just fuck this girl. Like, he got bitch all over him. His responses are bitchy. His tone is bitchy. He's really diva-ish. Like, you just fuck somebody because you're acting like a whole woman right now. And it could very well not be on their radar. They don't understand or realize that they're carrying someone else's energy. If you're unaware of it, you could be walking around acting like somebody totally different and don't even realize it. So make it a practice to I'm not saying enjoy that person's energy after you exchange yourself with them. Let's be very clear. When you have sex with somebody, it is an exchanging of souls. Like, I don't care how deep that sounds. You need to understand that you're exchanging your soul with someone when you have sex with them. When you exchange the energy of when you come in and that is exchanged, whether you're having intercourse or not, sex can be so multidimensional. You can be having mental sex. You could be having verbal sex. I don't know about y'all, but I can come off a conversation. I can come off of just energy. So if that is the case for you, and you can be aroused by someone's energy, and it doesn't have to be sexual, be mindful of that. You can very well be carrying around somebody else's energy. Be mindful that you don't want other people's energy on you. For me personally, it's like I can't expect people to have the same. I have to respect myself. I expect the people that I'm with to respect themselves enough. Yes, respect me, but what I look for is that they respect themselves enough, because in turn, I'll be respected. As long as they respect themselves, that has to come first. Because what I don't want is somebody to be showing me all this respect and you ain't respecting yourself. Like, that's out of order. And I don't appreciate that. I would much rather you get yourself together. Come back, thought. Come back. Respect yourself enough. Come on. You're almost there. Respect yourself enough to come back to my mind. Okay. So, I can have sex in different ways. Therefore, I can pick up people's energy very easily in those ways. If I share myself, if I let my guard down, I'm picking up the energy, all the energy that's on that person. And, with engaging different people, I started to realize, like, oh shit, these people, like, their aura stink. Their aura, they can be pleasant to have communication with. They can be pleasant. You can click with them. But by the time y'all meet up or talk on the phone or FaceTime or something, that should be like, what? How the fuck did I give you my number? Like, your energy's way off. But it could be that drastic of a change because last night he got it in with somebody who's just like a bitter Betty. And now he's displaying bitter Ben. That was so funny to me because I know somebody named Ben. And he was bitter because I didn't want to be his girlfriend. But he got so many other women energy on him. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. Like, this was like some months ago. And I had to make it really clear that, like, no. First of all, I don't even think I got a girlfriend. A girlfriend, like, it just needs to be something established. And, like, that sense of title and ownership and possession, like, that's what it came off to me, like, you mine. No, I'm not. We're gonna cut this ownership and possession right here and right now. But I said all that to say, he started acting like that because that is the energy he was wearing. He was dealing with a very possessive ex that wanted him to herself. And that's what I knew. I felt it on him. He didn't have to say nothing about this woman, but I knew my gifts are a gift and a damn curse. I don't be wanting to know all that I know sometimes, but I just be going along with the flow until people inform me or give me insight into their world. I gotta just go with the flow. I gotta do some fire breaths in the corner. I got to get that energy up off of me because I feel it so heavy. I'm trying to figure out how they don't feel it. How you don't feel that you're wearing somebody else's energy on you? And it can be as simple as cleansing yourself in the shower, like taking some days between sexual partners, protecting yourself. Even with protecting yourself, energy is real. Energy busts through condoms, okay? Energy ain't got no tolerance when it comes down to staying in a place, being contained. No. You gonna lay down with somebody? Oh, we're gonna exchange this energy. You gonna get that. You gonna get all that he got on him. And she gonna get all. She gonna get all that he got on him. I mean, I said that backwards at first. He gonna get all that she got on her. Yeah, like all when you think about it. Like, who have you had sex with that you haven't cleansed yourself from? Because there's a pile up. There is a traffic jam on the interstate. And we got to clear this roadblock. We got to clear this roadblock because it's not allowing you to be who you're called to be. Not even just spiritually or anything like that, but who you're called to be as a mom, who you're called to be as a daughter, who you're called to be as a girlfriend. You know, like, I think that when it comes down to, even when people are in relationships, it's very important for you to be aware of your partner's energy so that you can know when they're off. It's sad that when I connect, it's not sad. It's not sad. It's a blessing. That when I connect with people, I feel their energy. I feel it. I could just spend a day with you. And this is like even down to business stuff. For example, I went to an all-day conference with the board that I'm on. And sitting next to this girl, me and her was having good vibes all day. We was going to different workshops together. Talking about personal stuff too, you know, in between workshops. And what she was sharing with me, it was a little heavy. Afterwards, this woman, I couldn't get her off my mind. The next day when we got back there, I was just like, are you okay? What was going on with you last night? Her and her husband got into it. She had to drive 2 hours from somewhere in Virginia to stay in D.C. It was a lot, and I felt it. I felt all that she was going through. I couldn't even keep a straight thought because when I got home that evening, I just kept thinking about her. And that's what I mean. It can be very innocent when you're picking up people's energy. I'm bringing it to our attention when it comes to the sacral place because we're reckless out here just transferring energy back and forth. So even if it is just someone that you're not having sex with, you know, it's just a acquaintance. It's just someone in passing. It's just a coworker. You still need to know how to remove that person's energy from your creative space, from your womb, from your scrotum. You can't do anything with that energy sitting there stale and stagnant. That's just with no productivity. It's just a weight, like a center block, just sitting there taking up space, holding you down. So when it comes down to how you transmute that energy, whether it's with a sexual partner or with someone that you just engage with, so that you're not feeling it, you have to release it from yourself intentionally. So an example for what I did when she told me all that she was going through the next day, I just went in the bathroom after she was telling me and washed my hands. So water, get yourself into some elements. Water will do wonders with intentions. Okay? Like praying over your water or setting an intention over your water before you drink it. Giving your water an assignment before it goes to...
While I am being paid millions by Amazon, government contracts, global hotels, and automation videos on YouTube. I am consistent. I am honored. I am whole. Mind, body, and spirit. I am healed and I heal. I am OABBY. Overcome adversity and become a better you.
So here's your reminder to set an alarm and make a voice memo to set it as, to remind you to do whatever. This just reminded me that I need to do a few more memos to tell me what to do when the alarm goes off. Like go to the gym. That needs to be a voice memo. They want to kick my ass yesterday. Not even kicked it so much. It felt so good, but I was just like, you got to do better. Come on. You got to show up and do better tomorrow. Damn it. Come back, thought. When you're releasing and transmuting energy, even if it's just water, it's so powerful when you use it with intention. So whether you're drinking water, as I was drinking it, I am cleansing her energy from me. I'm here for her, to be a support for her, but I am not here to wear her energy. I'm not here to wear the issues that she's experiencing. I'm not here to take on her problems. Drinking that water, I'm flushing everyone's energy that I come in contact with. I am only desiring my personal energy. I do not want to wear anyone else's energy. That is how I drink water when I'm in big places. Because I'm very sensitive to people's energy. I will get sick if I am not aware of my energy. I have done it time and time again and didn't know what was going on with me. It's because I go into places with my guard down and not being protected and not setting intentions about my energy, not putting up boundaries or barriers, energetic barriers when I go into a concert or movies. Like when you got all those people energy around you, some shit that I say, I'm talking to strictly light workers. I'm talking to healers that are here to actually heal this nation, such as myself. If you're called to be in a place where you have to know how people are feeling without them telling you, then how you gonna live a fun regular life? How you gonna do anything outside of being a healer? Like, I had to really find balance when it comes down to healing myself and healing others. As much as I've healed myself and elevated in my own healing, I be wanting to take people on that journey with me. I be wanting other people to get healed too. Hello. Someone finally joined me. I've been talking to myself. Hi, darling. But yeah, it puts you in a place where you are aware of the energy that's on you. These thoughts be running away from me. I'm telling you. But yeah. Okay, so just be mindful of that, guys. Anyone that you're in contact with. Oh yeah, those healers out there, guys. If you know, you know. Be mindful of the armor. Put on your armor when you go out. You do too much work inside to protect and to cultivate that and to build that and to, magnetize that. That when you go out, you just got energy suckers and energy vultures just snatching up your shit, draining you. Like, nah. Your essence is what makes you you. You can't have nobody just snatching your shit up off you when you walking out to big crowds. So protect yourself. Guard yourself. When you're around people, when you're just dating casually, when you're not in a place where you're committed to someone and you're entertaining more than one person, respect yourself enough, first and foremost. That's why I'm having this conversation, so that we can just have the awareness of self-respect. Respect yourself enough to not get with someone and pile up energy. Like, it's going to become uncontrollable if you get shit just piled up in your space. You're not decluttering your scrotum space. Get the corners, baby. Get the corners. Get all the rooms. Look behind the doors. Look under the beds. You got to get all that energy from up out of there. How can you do that? So whether you're doing breath work, whether you're using water, taking a bath, a shower, even as you shower, I remove the energy of such and such off of my body, out of my aura. I remove the energy of, say their names, release them. Hoes. Release them, hold them up off you, baby. You have to get back to a place where you are who you are in all of your essence, not because somebody else sitting on you. Like, you don't want to be you with barbecue sauce on the side. You want to have all yours already together, all mixed up. You can't just be having sides of things. All these sauces. Ain't got nothing to dip the sauce into. Like, you just got extra shit for no reason. So do yourself a favor. Respect yourself enough to intentionally cleanse someone's energy from you. Like, I'm so with it that after I finish talking to somebody, it's just a habit now. Whew. Okay. I don't carry any of their energy with me. I'm aware of what they said, but I don't carry that energy. I leave it right where it is. I send it back to them. I don't want that energy. I was perfectly fine in my own bliss. I don't want weight on my shoulders because they have weight on their shoulders. I have a way in which okay, that's where it is. It's not coming nowhere over here. I can know about it, but I'm not wearing it. I can know that I'm not the only person someone's having encounters with. And that could be for multiple reasons, because I can feel it, or because I just know, or because it's nothing like solidified. I'm just real cautious about energy. I'm just very aware of how I move, and I know when something off. It's just like my body's so sensitive to if someone's energy is on me that just should not be. If it's something that I feel I'm annoyed about and it normally wouldn't bother me, that's not me. That's somebody's energy that's just on me, sitting, waiting to attack somebody else. Because that's what happens, guys. The people that you sleep with, they just sit around and wait until you find someone that you really like. And then they're going to jump off on her ass and attack. It's going to be war. They're going to be waiting. Oh, no, we do not want nobody near him. That's what she's thinking. And you still got her energy on you? Oh, you could cancel Christmas with meeting someone that you're trying to pursue something with if you still got that energy on you, sir. You have to cleanse that shit. Cleanse it. Do it for you so that you can move with ease and not no static or restriction. But do yourself that favor. Because sis could probably be looking at you out the corner of her eye like, there's something there, but I can't go all the way. He got too much weight, too much heaviness, too much baggage. But, okay. I feel like Spirit is easing up on me. And I only come to share y'all what Spirit said, okay? Because when Shanita got to say, that ain't for y'all. Y'all don't even care. Spirit said, get y'all sacral spaces in order. Tomorrow, I was just going to chant today because I didn't think that I had anything to say. But clearly I had a lot to say. Spirit said all of that. But tomorrow we may rise and just chant. I don't know. I hate planning ahead. I don't know. Because I don't know what this thing is going to turn into. I can't tell you from day 1 to day 24, 25 what it's going to be. I don't know if I'm doing this for 21 days or 25 days. Let's just go with the flow. Let's just ease into it. Take it day by day. Make sure your body is moving today. Make sure you overcome adversity and become a better you in all areas of your life, especially your sacral space. Overcome the adversities of energy abuse, energetic abuse. Because you also have some people that intentionally leave their energy on you. They will do it on purpose. It will be a task for them to do that. And that's now, whether you trying to get it up off you or not, you're going to have to do some steaming. You're going to have to take some herbs. Flush your system out. Get that shit up off you and out of you. Internally, externally. So the capsules that you take are detoxing herbs that are good for man and or woman. Reproductive organs. replenish that area, those organs, as well as the polish, the scrotum polish and yoni lip gloss. Those are jam-packed with herbs for external benefit. So you are cleansing on the inside as well as outside. Double whammy, double down on those detox herbs, because again, when it's done with the intention, you're able to cleanse other people's energy from you before encountering someone else. I can just love and respect somebody who protects their energy. It's such a fucking you that motherfucker, like man or woman. If you have defined boundaries, if you have a go-to method of cleansing your space, your energy, your aura, knowing how to get back to your center, not allowing something or any situation to like throw you off, because you know it's a personal attack to your light. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to end here, guys. Okay. Peace and light. Peace and light. I can't talk when I be seeing people come up, because I will lose my train of thought clearly, as y'all will see. And I try not to engage, but I need to be better at engaging. He said, okay, very good point. If the person knows that, what if the person wants to keep that person energy? That's what he said. What if somebody wants to keep their energy, another person's energy around? My only comment to that is, because that can be very well accepted by all parties. It could be, but what we're failing to do is the energy sweep. We're failing to get rid of someone's, and you can still be engaging with that person, but not wearing their energy or not having so much of them still on you while you're dealing with this person, while you're in contact and close quarters with this person. Like let's be fair to her or him, and even more to yourself, so that you're not juggling personalities, energies, when you're just trying to deal with one. You won't have to try to figure or decipher if something is coming at you wrong or right, because you see what it is. You feel what it is. You've already removed someone else's energy, so you know everything that's coming at you now is from the person that's in front of you. Yeah. So you could know that you're going to go back to that person. The person that you're with can know that you're going to go back to that person. But respect both of y'all enough in the moment to have a clean slate. Have a fresh, refreshing aura. You know? That's only right. Especially if you're intentionally engaging with multiple people's energy. That's the best thing to do. And I don't care how frequent you drop putting down and picking up. You have to be able to say, okay, let me leave this person energy where it is, and let me pick up this person energy, because this is where I'm walking into. You can't carry the person that you was dealing with yesterday, last week, into a conversation with me, because I'm gonna feel it. I'm gonna feel if that person is lingering on you. And, hello, my love. I'm gonna feel if that person's lingering on you, because whether you know it or not, you tend to act like someone else. Men and women. Make that very clear. It's not just one group of people I'm talking to. You make yourself, it's obvious when you're not in your own energy, in your own space. Somebody randomly just asks you okay? Because they see somebody else shit on you that's not yours. You got to be mindful if you're wearing the cashier's energy that you just walked out that store with. That nasty bitch. Now you in your car with road rage. You were fine. Like, but because you engaged in this nastiness with this woman, you allow her to put that funk on you, and now you're here blowing a horn at bus drivers. You gotta maintain your own energy. You literally have to harness your own shit. That ain't had nothing to do with her stankness. Ain't had nothing to do with you or the people that you're about to encounter once you leave her. This is very important, y'all. Like, I hate that maybe some things are not as important to others that are monumental to me. I'm so glad you're here to receive, my love. But it's monumental to me, and I find that it doesn't matter at all in some people's worlds. That is what I mean, like strict boundaries. If you're not taking care of your spiritual hygiene, your spiritual well-being, you can tell me how much you like me all day long. That shit don't faze me. You got 3 bitches on you. 3 bitches with 3 different personalities. All of them on you. You acting like everybody right now. I can't see past that. And when I had to start letting it be known for, like, okay, Shanita, you want to date? You want to date? You about to meet some characters out this motherfucker. I'm like, I don't want to do this no more. I'm sorry. It's like, I lied. I don't want to date. I don't want to talk to nobody that's not. So you have to start, like, filling people out. I'm not requiring that people know how to take a spiritual bath. I'm not requiring all that. I just want you to be able to want to take a spiritual bath. You gotta be open to wanting to take a spiritual bath or something. You have to want to cleanse your energy. You have to, and if that is, we can't have a conversation about that. Yeah, it's nothing. Okay, I'm rambling. I told y'all spirit let up a little while ago. Keep coming back and dropping in. But I'm about to leave. Get myself together to go to the gym. And yeah, have yourselves an amazing day. Overcome adversity and become a better you in all that you do. Cleanse your sacral space. I'm not going to plan it for tomorrow, but one of these days coming soon, I am going to do a guided meditation to take you into your sacral space. The garden. That's what I like to call it. So we're going to go into your garden and clean the weeds and the woods and make sure your flowers and trees and plants and grass is nourishing. And you're going to go there and intentionally pluck up old things that should not be there. The weeds that you're going to pick are those of old relationships, past encounters, sexual partners. Get all those cobwebs. Go to the corners of the places and say people's names that come to mind. You know, because once you start doing these activities, your sexual partners will start coming to mind, and you'll be able to release that person at that time. If you're not doing it right after you encounter this person and wearing their energy, if you don't have a practice of yoni steaming or doing something energetically to cleanse someone's energy off you, if it's not already a natural practice, then just start to incorporate certain things. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. You don't have a routine, create one by starting to do one thing at a time. Hit me up if y'all need me in any capacity. Womb readings, scrotum readings, yoni or scrotum detox kits. Yeah, all that good stuff. Overcome adversity, become a better you in all that you do, in all that you encounter. Overcome adversity and become a better you. The adversity of other people's energy. Because once it's used, it's open. It's like an empty can. It's like you have empty cans just collecting. You got a shopping cart with empty cans in your womb. You got empty cans in your scrotum, taking up space. Get rid of the cans that are they're not filled with anything pleasurable or purposeful. They're just taking up space. Get rid of them so that you're able to enjoy who you're really trying to enjoy in their fullness, in your fullness. They're able to experience you with all the energy that you really intended for them. And it's not energy that is coming by default from other people. Okay? Okay. All right, now. You hear? Peace, peace.